Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube. What's going on, people? This is Influence and I'm back with a video. I got Starscream Flame Toys model kit. I think it's 02. I don't know if I have all the model stuff in here. And he's falling over. Doesn't have trouble standing, just gotta get his feet right. Just gotta get him correct. And he's very well articulated, so we'll get into that. This is gonna be my full review of this. I got a video of me putting it together. I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. I do got Prime, the G1 Prime model, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video where I put that all together or not. I'm erring on the side of not. I'm going to do the review in the whole. I'm going to just put it together, then do the review all in one video. So it's not going to be the whole thing. I'm just going to unbox it and then put it together off camera and then show you the review. But anyway, we're here with the Starscream. And if anybody knows Flame Toys, they know what type of caliber figure they have, which they're usually really expensive and they don't transform. They're like masterpiece, I guess, with air quotations. Stuff is non-transforming. I think it's IDW inspired, but don't quote me. I know it's not G1, or at least most of their figures aren't G1. I don't know if they have G1, but since they're doing G1 models, maybe they will do G1 figures and might be interested. But they're really expensive and they're really well articulated, really done well. Paint, sculpt, everything is great on Flames Toys, and the models are just that, a cheaper version of what you get with Flames Toys. I got a darn just on another note, I have a carousel, what's that called, a spinning display base coming, so I can start putting my figures so you can really see the detail in this figure. I'm trying to spin it around. And no, this doesn't transform. That'd be great if they can make models that transform. I know Legos do it. I don't know if anything else would have to, it would be a lot harder, I believe, but probably not as articulated. So we can look at the face sculpt. Now, the one thing with this figure, the one gripe is, well, if you're a model builder, you already know some of the gripes I have. Some of the flash, the areas have some flash going on, and you know, where the plastic doesn't cut cleanly, like right there. They're all over the place, but every model builder right there, you will have that. If you're a real builder, you're probably gonna sand that down and paint it or do whatever. To me, it's fine though on its own. And I'm probably going to go in on these a lot more because they are so affordable and they could be standalone pieces. They're not going to fit in anything that you have, but no, let me strike that. They may fit into something. I don't know what everybody has. They're not going to fit in the masterpiece aesthetic, but they're not designed to. These could stand alone, sort of like Master Made, how Master Made, I think the deformed figures could stand alone. I still got a lot of stuff from putting him together on this, but yeah, like these could have their own little shelf on the side or somewhere, like the entryway, something. But these could definitely be standalone figures, like all your models, get all the models and put them all together. And then it's like it's prideful as well. Like it took me a couple hours to get this done. So I mean, that's just what it is. Articulation wise, we can get into that now. First, these, I'm gonna take these off, but these come off. They can go there. I believe they can go in his hands. They can go in his hands. He has a fist that you can take these fists off. And he has another fist that you can just insert. It's just on a ball joint, and it's a holding with a peg hole. So you have that. Hope you can't hear the water. But so let's take these off. And even the guns aren't together. You gotta put the guns together. Gotta put the handle in. I like that. Like it's a good pride. It's a lot of pride in doing something like this. So let's first do the head. The head's on a ball joint, so I can go all the way around. And you see a little bit of, I used some pliers to put the head together, and that was a no-no. I should have put something over top of it. But I think I paid like $20 for this, which it was on sale. I think now they may be, I don't know, 50 bucks, or I know they're like 30 regular. So this head can go down that far, up that far. You can get side to side. You can maneuver the neck joint, but as you see, he goes all over. These pieces don't come off, but these wings can fold back. You can fold them back. You can spin them. They spin back and forth. They will come off of here. This is a place of that you assembly place. So you can't even take them off if you want them to just like look like a bot without wings. But iconically, he always has his wings. He's a seeker. So, but then you can get these wings back, which the main reason you get them back is so you can move these arms. And they're on ball joints, so you get them like that. They have a butterfly. It don't get crazy range, but both can go out, so you can get good range on the arm. If you see that, there's like a joint here and the butterfly joint. So, or not the butterfly, but the shoulder joint. The butterfly, it does have a butterfly. So you do have that too. So you can get it like that. His arm is double jointed to the max. He has the swivel there. His hands are fixed, but they have different hands that come with him. So you can have the open hand. I have an open hand over here because I like, you know, I like him to have a pose like yes, and then I'll have the fist with his gun out like here or something. Even though I took the guns off. Like I said, the guns are on here. They even flex a little. I will show that somewhat. Kind of hard because that thing sometimes moves while you're trying to put the gun in. And also this part goes down. So you can put, I think that's how he holds it. I'm not sure. I think there's a peg. I'm not sure what that is for. I need to investigate that. I probably should have before I did this review. Sorry about that, but I'm not 100% sure what that is. But yeah, but you can see, you can get his gun out some or down. You get it tight to his arm, however you like. His body, he does have a waist 360, but then he also has a joint here and a joint here. So he has two waist bends, and this kind of gets in the way of let me move that over a little bit. This gets in the way of, it hits this, so when you're trying to get his extra bends, it's kind of hard. But then if you have it like this, but it's all right. You have these get out like, let me move this. These get out like here. Then you got the back that get out like that. The front get out. So you have all the skirts, and that one came off. And that will happen from time to time because it's assembly. They ask you to glue some parts, but most of the parts you don't need to glue. I will show you though. Of course, you can get him to get through the splits. Does that fine. He goes all the way back up to his head damn near, and so he gets that far. These are a little loose, but you can fix that. He has the swivel up top right here, and it's kind of not ball jointed, but it's a little joint there, but the swivel's right here. So Then you get his knee. His knee goes double jointed. This even moves to get out the way if you have different poses. So you have that moves up and down. That sticker I advise you to put on before you put this fin in. I did not do that. So that's how it looks. I'm going to try to fix it. But this one I did, and it still came out because I moved it like this and it went too far. So there's that. Did I do his knee? Yeah, he got like way double jointed range. And these knee pads, I believe they move. They do move. So you can get them out. And then you don't really have to move them to move the leg. But if you want it in tight, you can just get it in tight. They kind of move on their own a little bit to get it out. But that's why they move. These I had to glue together because they don't do anything else. They just, it's like 3 pieces on top. Then you have this, which moves up and down as well. Like, it's crazy. You see that moves up in order to get the foot up farther. So you get more range on the foot. And then it moves down. So you can, like, when you have down, you can cover up that gap a little bit. So that's kind of cool. Down, you have up. Like I said, you got to move that shin piece. You have toe tilt and ankle rocker. It's not a deep rocker, but I think it's enough. But it is all the way around. Like, you can get his foot all the way around. And yeah, I think that's about it as far as that. Now, I forgot to leave it in the last video, the assembly video, but there's a guy that I watch sometimes. I may be subscribed to his channel, but I came across him a couple times. He builds models and he actually like airbrushes them and gets them right like crazy. So I'm gonna try to leave a link in the description. I'm gonna find him right now so I don't forget, because it just goes to show what you can do with these models, and they're cheap. They're not, I mean, relatively cheap. I'm not, you know, if somebody can't afford it, I'm not trying to shame them. It's relatively cheap for Transformers. Also, just talking about paint, these stickers come in the beginning. I said I wasn't gonna put no stickers on, but they do it tastefully. I think Flames Toys just know what they're doing, like with an action figure. Now, Transformations, I don't know if they have the engineering. Like, I don't know if they made anything that transformed. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you know if they have made something that transformed. But I said I wasn't putting no stickers on because it looked like a lot of stickers, but really it's not. They really know that less is better. That's how I feel. These stickers aren't on the greatest. I probably should have swiped it with alcohol. If Prime has stickers, I'm going to try to do it to the utmost, swipe it with alcohol. This was like a trial run. I say swipe with alcohol because there's probably grease on here from my fingers and putting it together. I should have wiped it with some alcohol first. Hopefully it shouldn't do anything to the plastic. Just wipe it down to clean it from all grease, so then the stickers would apply really nicely and you wouldn't get these bubbling up right here. But they're really nice. And even this right here, it's a shiny sticker, but it's raised because it's molded in. It was a symbol, you know, the faction symbol was molded in and you put it on top of it. And they had these stickers. There was a few that I could not put on. I don't know what type of tool I need. This thing right here, this is insane. It was like some squares and they were so small, I lost them while I was trying to put them on. Right here as well. Where is that? I think it was right here. These two little pieces had stickers that I could not get on. And right here, I actually got these on. You can see how small they were. Don't ask me how I got them on. I like basically stuck them there and they happened to stick, and then I just pushed them down with my finger. They were luck, and it was like 10 minutes. So, and you have these right here, but really that's it for sticker work. So I really put all the stickers on and I was happy with the less is more, because that's what I think. with stickers. I don't think a whole lot of stickers are great. So let me compare this guy to a few other figures. Let me see. We got this guy, Cliff Jumper, which is Ace, but he's about the same size as all the other Cliff Jumpers, in case you were wondering. Masterpiece Megatron, and you see he's tiny compared to Masterpiece Megatron. He's not bad though. He's a good size for the price and all, and being a model, but he won't scale with your G1 Masterpiece, or any Masterpiece, I mean, not just G1. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Give me a like, thumbs up, and a share. I really appreciate it. And I will get up with you guys in another video.
Life ain't over. Life ain't over. Life ain't over. As long as you're alive, you can give another try and take it real high.